Hello, I'm Eunice Noel Wagner. I founded the Center of Design for an Aging Society simply to address these normal age-related changes and present environmental design solutions that might help to minimize these impairments that we will face. Hello, everyone. This is Eunice Noel Wagner. I'm the president of the Center of Design for an Aging Society, and I'd like to talk to you today about aging vision and how proper lighting can help compensate for the age-related changes that we all experience as we age. I serve on the Lighting for the Aged and Partially Sighted Committee of the Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. Working together with others, we developed a booklet on lighting your way to better vision. That's to educate the general public about lighting. You don't have to be a lighting designer to understand it. You just need to know what some of the basic principles are. So I'd like to show some of the images to you. Looking at the outer face of this, the young and the old person, you can see that there's big changes just in the eye structure outside, but it's what's happened inside the eye that really makes a difference relative to your vision and how lighting needs to be different. We bring these up because people, when they retire, they want to be able to be safe, have their hobbies, and enjoy life. So I'm trying to give you an example of what good lighting is so that you know how to address some of these changes. So have you ever wondered why older people want more light, but they complain about glare? Well, hopefully I'll be able to explain that to you in some examples. So as we age and we get older, our vision decreases and maybe we even have eye diseases. And so you can see the rate of increase of what's called low vision from 2010 up to 2050, because the age of the baby boom is moving into that age where they are experiencing the normal age-related changes to the eye, plus the eye diseases that may occur to some people. But on the normal age-related changes, only everybody gets that, and only a few get the eye diseases. Emphasize reaching out to others to educate them, particularly the salespeople at big box stores and lighting stores. Also, architects and interior designers, if they're of a younger age, they have no clue what older people are experiencing. But we also want to talk to the adult children of aging parents so that they have an understanding of how they can best help their mom or dad figure out the lighting in their home so that they can be independent and enjoy life. So one of the normal changes is that less light reaches the retina. So by the time you're 80 years of age, you only get 1/5 of the light on the retina that transmits to the optic nerve as someone who is age 20. So we have to make up for that loss of light reaching the retina by having higher levels of light, but it has to be quality lighting because there is an increased sensitivity to glare as we age. Just also, there's a change in color discrimination because the lens of the eye kind of turns thicker and rougher. It's yellow, kind of yellowish brown color. So it qualifies how you perceive color. It also cancels the blue range. So you can't, as one older man said, I'm blue deprived. I can't see it. I know it's there, but I can't see it. So these are examples of glare. The pendant fixture is an example of direct glare where it's an exposed bulb. There would be a glare bomb for older people, but maybe it's just a dramatic light for younger people. So that's why I'm trying to stress that as our eyes change, we really need different types of lighting. The other example is a highly polished floor that is reflecting the glare from the fixtures above. So one way to light to not have glare is to use indirect lighting or a combination of direct indirect, so that basically you're lighting the surfaces of the space, ceilings and walls, and letting that light bounce off into the space so that they can not have the glare, but still have higher light levels in the space. It's always good to use the daylight because it's a wonderful color source as well as being higher levels of light. But it could also be glary. So you have to balance daylight in a space. You need to bring daylight in from more than one direction. So the little dining area there, we've got lighting coming from two sides, but in the other example of the bungalow, the client added skylights to balance out the daylight coming through the windows and in alignment with them. One of the impacts of age-related changes, normal age-related changes, is the loss of contrast sensitivity. Like you don't see like two colors that are kind of close together, but the same lightness and darkness, you don't see the difference there. And so like any time that there's a change of level, like stairs or a curb, you want to accentuate that with a color change, value change that's very different. And when I say value, I mean how light and how dark. So that's one thing that you can do with the environment. Also, older eyes have a much slower adaptation to changes in brightness levels. So if you were outside on a sunny day and came into an entry area that was rather dark, it would take time for your eyes to adapt to that change of light level. So it's best to have a place to sit down and wait for your eyes to make that change. There's also an increase in falls and injuries, which then might result in loss of independence. And as I know, the biggest fear of aging is the loss of independence. So if you can avoid that, you'll have a much better quality of life. Eye diseases also increase with age, and these are just the examples for you. The top image is normal vision, that's quite clear. The next one below is a cataract. It's all blurry, so you kind of have an idea what a cataract is. So people who have cataract surgery, they actually remove the lens so that it takes away the cataract that was in the lens. The lower image is glaucoma, where it's kind of getting tunnel vision, closing in from the sides. To the other side, diabetic retinopathy is experienced by little patches of an image that you can't see because of the fractured blood vessels in the retina. And the lower one is macular degeneration, where you lose central vision. So you may not be able to see the face of someone right in front of you. You have to turn your head slightly to the side and look through the corner of your eye to see that person's face. But ophthalmologists and optometrists agree people with eye diseases really need special attention. People with cataracts suffer more disability and discomfort glare from bright light sources. Individuals with diabetic retinopathy have extremely abnormal high sensitivity to glare. So you need to avoid glare as much as you can. But it's also important to light at night so that people can see safely to make their way to the bathroom. So the lighting at night is totally different than light during the day. You want very soft light in an amber or possibly red color, and the night light mounted lower on the wall, closer to the floor to light that pathway. The bathrooms and bedrooms could have night lights at, well, the bedroom was one with a motion sensor. It only comes on when your feet touch the floor. But in the bathroom, it might be a photo cell. So when the daylight's there, it doesn't turn on. Nighttime vision can also be enhanced by increasing the contrast between objects in their bathroom and the background. As you can see in this image, the light colored base along the wall is a high contrast to the carpet, so you can really see where the wall is. So thank you for watching this brief video, and I hope you're interested in learning more about aging vision, and you can follow us on Facebook and YouTube.